Everyone, what is good? Welcome back to the channel with yours truly, of course, Makaveli. Hope you all are having a great day, and today I'm going to be updating you guys on my current household. Yes, fun fact, I did a current household earlier. It was 40 minutes long. I have no clue if you guys have watched it yet because I haven't uploaded it yet. So yeah, I'm doing another current household because it's been about 2 weeks, and yeah, a lot has happened since a lot. So I thought I'd update you guys because even more is gonna happen, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's in store in the future for this family, but I thought I'd give you guys a little update. So most likely this will be in August. You guys will be seeing this. It is July still, so I have no clue when you guys are gonna be seeing this, but it'll be a while. So anyways, so today I feel like I need to upload these like current households every week because a lot happens. So pretty much in this current household, we're not going to be going too in depth with all the characters. Of course, we're pretty much going to keep it the same. I'm not going to really go in depth with all of them just because I don't want to make it lengthy. You guys already know the characters, you already know their traits and all that, so I'll just talk about the new characters, and that's pretty much it, and the backstory, because like I said, last one was 40-minute part, and you guys already know about all the characters and all that. So yeah, so we're gonna start again with Duncan. Everything has pretty much stayed the same from the last part. Maybe he got a promotion, and that's pretty much it. His aspiration is still the same. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Duncan. Like I said, nothing too much. Kea, nothing happened. No, not Kea. Kai, nothing really happens with her. She's pretty much the same as always. And then Jimin, traits wise and everything's still the same, but story based, a lot has happened with him, but I'll talk about that in a second. Dawn, everything again has stayed the same, but as you can see, her like personality and her look and everything, like her story has very much developed. I'll talk about that in a second too. And then to us here, we have Natalie, who is actually grown up. Last time I saw her, she was a child. Now she has a serial romantic trait. Let's just see. This is what she's in school. She's an A student. What's this? This is her skills. Not gonna go through them, but that's pretty much it for right now. And then she actually has kind of like a half. I don't even know how to describe it. There's something. Her and Ayla. I hope I'm saying your name right. Ayla. I'll talk about that in a second. Of course, I gotta develop their story, and I'll talk about that in a second. And yeah, that's pretty much it. She's doing really good in everything but emotional control. Oh, and also Dawn, like, look at this. How? I don't know how she's doing it, but she's doing so well in everything. Like, everything she's doing well in. I don't know how this happened, but with her personality, it makes no sense. But hey, I'm not gonna diss it. And then for Jimin, he's doing good in everything. It's just they both suck in him. Like, both him and her both suck in emotional control. But yeah, that's pretty much it for them. Oh yeah, she's a vegetarian, elegant, and alluring. And then she got top-notch toddler because she was a top-notch toddler. Pretty sure all of them have it. And then we have Mateo. It's supposed to be like a really Spanish Italian, not Spanish, a Spanish Mexican type of name. I don't know. I thought it would go well with their backgrounds, the parents' backgrounds. So anyways, this is Mateo. Mateo Phillips. Honestly, I don't really pay attention to this. Like I said, for these three, it just happened. It ain't happening for them, which is fine. And then I didn't expect that. Then everything else for him stayed the same pretty much. He's evil, by the way. No, last time I saw him, he was a toddler. But yeah, he is evil. See if I can find him. Here he is. He is evil, and he's an A student. And he's a social butterfly, and that's his skills. Pretty decent. Okay, moving on to Pepino. I love Pepino. I love saying his name, Pepino. So this is Pepino. He is creative, mental. This is skills, creative, mental, motor, social. Yeah. And then he's the whiz kid. I haven't even attempted this. I don't really do the whims as a kid. I don't know. I never really did it. That's why I never even knew that there was. That's why I was so surprised right now. Like, I never even knew you get rewarded when you do it, but I haven't accomplished any of these for any of the kids. And then you guys saw this, and he's a good child. One's evil, one is good. I guess it worked out that way. I just want to make him like a good person, so I put good, and I want to make him an evil person, so I put evil. So yeah, they counteract with each other. So they get along pretty well though. He's a top-notch toddler. And I think that's it for him. Okay, so like I said, with all my children, their stories hasn't really developed yet, so I haven't really done anything for these two. They're just chilling right now. I've been playing with more of the teenagers because their stories have been so good. I'm loving it. So first we're gonna start off with Mrs. Natalie, Miss Beautiful Natalie. Oh, I love her. So Natalie is a very wild spirit. I don't know if she even has anything. No, she doesn't. Wait, didn't like she get something loud? But she didn't get anything. But what did he get again? Yeah, he got rebellious. That matches them perfectly. So anyways, actually no, she should have got loud and rebellious. Dawn. So anyways, so Miss Natalie over here, she's a very carefree spirit. She loves love. She loves falling in love. She loves loving people. She just loves that person, and she's kind of not a faithful person too. It's not her problem. It just isn't for her. Being faithful, I'll say it's not being for her. She just has trouble with it. But the thing is, she's always been in like one relationship. Well, that's the thing. She doesn't even go in relationships. So as you can see, if you go to like her, she used to have a thing with this dude. Yes, he's a married man. It just happened. They slept with each other. They were like friends with benefits, you could say. Well, he was married to that woman. Yeah, it happened. This is when she was in grade 9, guys. She was in grade 9, like about 3 days after her birthday. She met him. Yeah, and then they started sleeping with each other. And yeah, that's pretty much what happened. And then at a school party, she met Isla. Like I said, she doesn't really care. Like, she loves falling in love. She loves making people feel in love, and she loves being in love with different Sims. And so when she was at her brother and her sister was throwing a party, and then this girl came in, and she thought she was very attractive, so she went over there and started flirting with her, got a little kissy, and after they became like, they were more serious. Like, she, out of these two, they were friends with Benny's for like a while, not too long, but not too short. And for these two, their relationship has been going on for a while now. Like, they get into like good moods. Like, there used to be like a full bar there, and then like she caught her cheating with this dude, and then she tried to like, then what's called again, she tried to like make it up to her and started being like romantic. Then this dude got really pissed off. He was just a mess. So now the relationships are now her relationship with both are really bad, which is fine. It's up to her. Like, she's just a crazy wild spirit. She's still like in grade 10 right now, and she has with two people, which is not that bad. So kudos to her. So yeah, her and Isla are kind of like, they don't know where they're at right now, because Isla is like graduating in a few days, and then she's still in grade 10. So who knows what happens. And she's just been chilling right now. Her and Isla have been seeing each other little by little, but it's anything serious. But that's pretty much what's going on with her. Like, she totally aged up a while ago, so nothing too much is going on with her besides that. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun playing with her and Isla. They're really cute together. And then we have the best story ever. We have Dawn, and we have Dawn, and we have what's called Jimin, and their story is definitely linked. So this is Dawn. So what's it called again? So in the last part, I don't know if I like this before. I don't know if I'm gonna upload the 40-minute video, but in the last time you guys saw if I did upload it. Hold up, someone's pregnant over there. Give me a second. I know I'm distracting myself, but is someone be pregnant? Yes, you are. Okay, I knew you were. Okay, perfect. She doesn't need another child. It's a reason why I can't do this. And pregnancy. Okay, I was looking for her anyways. Beautiful. She can't have another child. There's a reason behind that, but it's okay. It's not important in this, so you don't have to worry about that. But anyways. So Jimin. So if you guys, I'm pretty sure you guys, I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I'm uploading or not, but Jimin used to be like a very big nerd. Back, like a huge nerd, you can say. He loved video games. He loved playing. He was a very antisocial person. Growing up as a kid, it was always just him and his two sisters that he would always play with. No one pretty much else, just him and his sisters. He didn't really have that much playmates. He had a few dudes that he like say hi, what's up in the hallways, but he'd normally always be around his family. And so when he went to high school, he realized that he really wanted to change that. Let me just play this for a second so he can come into the door. He in high school he realized he really wants to change that. He wanted to be that, like, I don't know what happened, but he just wanted to change. He wanted to be that cool kid in school. He wanted to be that jock type of figure. I don't know. He was a very scrawny little kid, and now he is very ripped. But it took him a long time to do. It took him a lot of mental work, a lot of training, a lot of eating right. He just wanted to do better for himself, and so he did that. And he went from being one of the major geeks of the school, which he loved being a geek. He's still a geek till this day. He loves video gaming. He just wants to, you know, be a little jock person. There's nothing wrong with being that. But yeah, he come from being like the little nerd that no one really talked about to being the one of the most popular guys in school, to the point where everyone was kind of like shipping him with one of the most popular girls, which was this. Oh yeah, you're gonna see it. You just saw it. Yeah, oh well, you saw it, but I'll talk about that in a second. Which was this girl. What's her name again? Evelyn. Oh jeez, I can't pronounce that. But this girl, she was one of the popular girls in school, and so everyone kind of like wanted them to be together. Like his friends kind of pushed him to be with her, and her friends kind of pushed her to be with him, and so it was kind of like I don't say like a forced relationship, but it was kind of like a nudge. Everyone's watching you. Please let this happen. Type of relationship. And he was like cool with it. He was gonna go with it. And so they went on a few dates. It wasn't anything like heart racing, like, oh my god, I love this girl right on the spot. But he did like her. She was a sweet girl, and so everyone liked that. And then this is where it gets good. And then one night, like I said, it happened at a party. The party actually it was a party that Natalie met Aylana. Like, I don't pronounce that. Ayla. I know it's pronounced wrong, but oh well. It was actually the night that what's it called again? Yeah, Natalie met Ayla. They went to like this big party, and then what happened was our girl Dawn. Let me talk about her for a second. Our girl Dawn. Because both of the stories are gonna meet in the middle, so I'd rather just talk about her, and then we'll just meet at the same point. So our girl Dawn. So now going to our girl Dawn, and then I'll call back to the story in a second. So this is Dawn. The last part, listen, for sure, you guys. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not. I said I don't really know. But Dawn, she was a very loud person, like a outspoken person. Like if she has something on her mind, she will tell you about it. If she has something to say, she'll say it. And so now you can say she's in like grade 11, grade 12-ish, like grade 11 going to grade 12. And her style has definitely changed. She was more of like a laid-back person in grade 9. Like she used to wear very sweaters and jeans, that type of thing. But now she's more open with her style. She knows that she looks good and she wants to show it. There's nothing wrong with that. And she loves hair color. She loves having different colored hair. She has had so many different colors. She's had blue, blonde, brown, black, purple, light purple, burgundy, what's another one, green, yellow. There's been so much hair color she's had so far. She just loves expressing her feelings throughout her hair. As you say, like, depending on how she's feeling, that depends on her hair color. Right now she's feeling bubbly, she's feeling giddy, happy, excited. So she's using purple. I don't know. Purple's like one of her favorite colors. So yes, that was Dawn. Dawn was always like a quiet kid. She was kind of actually, you could say, like the weird child. Like if people, like, she believes in some of the most weirdest stuff. She'll, like, when you have a conversation with her, it's weird. I don't know how to explain it. She's just not like every other person, you can say. And she loves that about herself. She doesn't even have that much friends because of that. Her only friend, you can kind of say, is Alicia, which is actually Jimin's cousin. But yeah, she's a very like outspoken person, and she doesn't have that much friends. She doesn't really care. She doesn't really want to be a part of that popular gang. She kind of hates it. And so her and Jimin, when they were kids, like I said, they were very close with each other. But then once Jimin like grew up, then he started hanging out with like the popular kids, you could say, they just started to like separate. They were not like brother and sister anymore, you can say. Their relationship kind of stopped. It was weird. Even Natalie saw the drift between them, and they knew since they were a kid that they were not related, that they were not technically brother and sister, because her mom is not, she doesn't have the same mom and dad as his mom and dad. And I don't know, it just their bond kind of broke, you could say, at one point. And so what happened was, at the party that she went to, what's it called again, people were kind of, you know, making little jokes about Jimin behind Jimin's back. And so she went up to them and she like started like arguing with them, saying like, you can't, like, they're making fun of Jimin's dad, because Jimin's dad, you don't know this, Jimin's dad kind of murdered his mom. Jimin's dad murdered his mom. And so the kids at the party were like making fun of Jimin, and so she got pissed off. She got enraged, and she went over there and she like started arguing with them, and she got into a fight actually with one of the kids, and it just ended up bad. And so Jimin had to come and like break it up, and then he kind of like took her outside and like walked her to the park, and I was like, yo, what's up, like why were you getting into a fight? He's like, and she's like, he was kind of like yelling at her for like starting the fight, but then she started yelling at him back for saying, yo, I was defending you, like why are you yelling at me when I was just defending you? And she's like, and then it just brought up all this, like, and they just had like this huge like kind of argument about like how they started drifting apart and how he has changed, and how she not liked him, liked him as like a brother, you could say, kind of. I don't know, it was like 50% liked him as a person, 50% liked him as a family member. It was weird. She said she couldn't even describe her emotions to him, and then like they were just bickering at each other, and then she just brought up that, you know what, you left me once, and I don't know, it went from like really anger to like really emotional, and then they were just sitting there, and then it was like she's at the point of crying at this point, because she did like have a crush on Jimin growing up, she really did, and to see him drifting away and to see that the relationship tore apart, even though she put like a front of how she didn't really care about anything, it broke her. It really did. And so when he saw that, and he saw that she was about to cry, he swooped in and he kissed her. He kissed her for the first time, and it was a shock to her. It was a very big shock to her, and she was like, whoa, what's going on? And then he kind of said that, I kind of liked you too when I was a kid. And so pretty much what happened there was like, that was like the start of like a relationship. Like it was weird because they didn't plan it to happen, it just happened. It went from not talking to the next day. Like even the parents thought, like even like Kai and Duncan was like, what's going on? Because these two, like, it was weird because they like, and like, you know, when like they were like walking into the kitchen at the same time, and you know they would like have like that blush on her face, like she always like blushed when she saw him. And so I don't know, it was just weird for them. And so after that, Jimin and that girl, I forgot what her name is, that girl with the E, they kind of started drifting apart. He started like coming home earlier, and I don't know, they just started sneaking around with each other, like stealing kisses here and there. It was so cute. You know, since they both live downstairs in the basement, actually, both of the rooms are downstairs, like she would like go over to his room at night, and they would talk and have little kissy faces and all that. And then some nights he would go over to her room, and they would like talk and do stuff on her bed and all that. And so it was PG though, PG. It was cute. And so their relationship started to develop fast, and they started to like fall for each other hard. And so what happened was, Jimin had to end up breaking up with the girl, which kind of like broke his like kind of say status in school. I don't know, he just realized that he was tired of being somebody he was not. He kind of missed hanging out with like his geeky friends, you could say, or some of the geeky people that he knew. He kind of missed saying hi to them and that, because being popular in the school, you have to like break it off with other people. And so after that, he just didn't care anymore. Like you could say that Dawn kind of brought him back to where he really was, or the type of person that he really is. And so after that, the relationship started to develop a lot. And then recently he asked her to be his girlfriend. He asked her, I don't know where the just friends came out, because they're more than just friends. He asked her to be his girlfriend, and of course she said yes. And so right now they've just been like sneaking around, kind of, you could say, and they have, as you can see, they have wooed recently. But yeah, they've just been sneaking around behind their parents' back, because they don't know how they're gonna tell their parents, like, yo, I'm dating your daughter. Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, they don't know how they're gonna tell their parents, and they don't really want to like make it like open unless they know that it's like serious and they could actually do something going with it. Like right now they're just playing around, seeing how they like it, but once it gets like serious and they know that like they're in love and that they don't want to break up apart, then they decided to tell their parents. So it's been kind of weird right now. The only person that's kind of catching on to it would say Natalie, because she kind of caught them in the middle of kissing at one point. Upstairs, they're being dangerous. Like they're upstairs kissing on like making out on the couch, and then she like exactly when she was right here, like they broke apart. So I'm pretty sure she saw, but she's not saying anything about it yet. And yes, I have no railings. They're gonna fall and break their necks. Oops. My bad. Yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with them. It's really cute. I love playing with them. That's why a lot has happened. in the story. That's why I've been playing them so much. It's just I love their relationship, Jimin and her relationship. I don't know, they're just two people from two different worlds that are just coming together unexpectedly. It's a beautiful sight. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on with my current household. Hopefully this wasn't too long. It was a 20-minute video, god dang. But hopefully you guys understand what's going on. That's pretty much it right now. They're just like taking it day by day. Hopefully the parents don't find out as of right now, because they don't even know what they're doing. So anyways guys, I hope you all enjoyed this current household, and of course I'll talk to you guys on the flip side. As always, y'all know it, leave a comment down below and have and have a Gucci. I'm just burping little by little. And have a Gucci day, y'all. Peace.